Hey! Okay, so we, September 13th, 2010, Captain Tiberias here with you. Post Burning Man. Excellent. Anyway, I am amazed of what happened at Burning Man. It is completely extraordinary. Let me go ahead and recap from our last broadcast here on YouTube. I did say that I worked 3 jobs. Okay, I worked for a pharmacy, I worked for the CHP, and I'm a stripper. Just to recap with the CHP, I'm a subcontractor. I'm not a cop or a badge. All right, I work behind the scenes. So, after I got back, after Burning Man, and let me not get to what happened yet. Let me go ahead and just recap here. I went to Burning Man, and I had a spiritual journey there. Here's the difference. There's 2 types of journeys when it comes to the spiritual aspect. There is the religious journey. That's when you go in and take this journey as a group. Religious. You go in and take your journey to what you are searching for as a group. As for the spiritual journey, you are solo. And that's where I was. And I took this journey, and this brought me great and hellish visions while I was there. It happened on the 4th of September, and I want to say that I have done a lot in my life. I have worked dude ranches all through the United States, worked in some of the most beautiful country. I've also was a firefighter, which I learned a lot. I thought that was interesting. I was a coroner, which I learned a lot and thought that was interesting. And the biggest journey that I've had so far was when I was in the Merchant Marines for 2 years, where I was a captain of rescue operations. That's where the name comes forth, Captain Tiberias. And I ran rescue operations, and I've sailed twice around the world, and most interesting job I had there was roping and towing icebergs in the North Arctic. And the reason why you do that is you protect them against oil rigs, deep ocean oil rigs. Anyway, wow, Burning Man does not compare to any of that. Burning Man, what I've been preaching to the choir, well, I've been preaching, not to the choir, you are the choir, of course, is by far the greatest experience I've had in my life. It's amazing. And that's saying a lot. It's by far just wonderful. So, from the last episode that I've gone through, I've quit stripping. That was one of my jobs, and the CHP laid me off. So now I'm just working the pharmacy. And let me tell you, I have gotten more energy now than I did 2 weeks ago from my first broadcast. I'm seeing things in a different light now since I've been back. I've started studying about my chakras, how there's 7 of them, and I need to get them lined up. And right now I'm on the 5th chakra, the throat, which is willpower. And I'm starting to view life with a whole new set of eyes. And I'm using this a lot less, and I'm using this a whole lot more. I'm speaking with my heart. I've come to find out that my brain, my mind, and my heart can never become friends because it's night and day. It's opposite. I'm being so careful on how I'm approaching people, what I say and do, and I am trying to put myself in check all the time for doing good-hearted deeds. I had visions when I was there at Burning Man. I had these scary visions. And the thing was, I didn't take anything. But God, it felt like it. It felt like I had something. So, I've come back, and when I came back from vacation, people that I know and co-workers were asking me, "Did you see any naked chicks there? did you get laid? Asking me all sorts of absurd questions, and I'm not insulting them. I feel insulted when they ask me that, but I'm not letting that show. And I'm not bottling it in either. I just let it go. It's kind of like they insult me with a question like that, which they don't know they're doing, and that's okay, they're blind. But I feel that question of, wow, I just was at a great place in a very special corner of the world at Burningman, and I come back in front of you now and you insult me like this. That's okay, because I just let it go and I forgive them because they don't know any better. So, but it does make me question who I'm associating with and how I can make that better, because I'm coming back home now and I'm seeing my life in front of me, and I'm going, okay, this is bad, this is not healthy for me. You know what, I forgive you for everything you've done, and I've learned from you, and I'm going to let you go. And, you know, this is bad for me, and this is bad for me, and this is good and healthy, and this is, you know, will keep my spirit strong, so I'm going to help, you know, embrace this. And I've just been going from there. I need to get in touch with more people like this. It's just completely amazing. And if you haven't gone to Burningman, holy, you definitely need to experience this just at least once. Just once. But go in with an open mind. Go in accepting whatever's going to happen, and whoever's going to embrace you and kiss you upon the cheek or the lips. Take it as a gift. My boss went with me, and he had an expectation. He had the expectation of he was going to get laid, and he was going to see a lot of boobs, and he was going to trade items for, you know, sexual favors. It's fun to play around like that, I suppose, but to go in there with that sole purpose and expectation, well, I could sum up his trip for you in a few words. Burningman was a disappointment to him because he went in with that expectation. That was wrong. And I've learned not to bring him again. So it's sad, but he did take this journey, and it wasn't a good one for him. Maybe down the road, maybe he'd think about, you know, what he did wrong. Well, he didn't really do anything wrong. He learned from that experience, and I have a feeling he does have a long way to go to achieve happiness. So, with that being said, God, I wish you have a great time. Watch out for the cops. That was a little excessive. You know, there's 4 law enforcement agencies, and there's undercovers there in Costin, you know, either trying to buy or sell drugs, or they're going to the bars and not showing an ID, and they're being underage, and it's just really screwy like that. So by far, I mean, that is the evil that I was talking about. You know, I mean, the police did play, they serve and protect, yes, that is their purpose, but to go in and ruin others, yeah, that's a little excessive.